Welcome back, everybody. Driver 53 here with another quick video on precision farming in Farming Simulator 19. And what we've got is a bare field that has already been plowed. I own it, and I want to rerun the test that we did where we didn't take any soil samples, but I want to test after to see if anything even registered in the ground. So what I've got is this field right here. Like I said, it's already been plowed, so it's not going to be the exact same test. I'm off the Bucks County map now. I'm back over here on Ravenport doing something else, but I still wanted to get this one out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put lime on that half of the field right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back, put seed over everything, and then I'm going to put fertilizer on that half over there and leave this half here empty. So we're going to end up with 4 different quadrants. One is going to be no lime, no fertilizer. This one is going to be lime and no fertilizer. This one is going to be lime and fertilizer. And this one's going to be no lime but fertilizer. And then we're going to harvest everything and then look at the yield percentages. Now, like I said, this has already been plowed. You can see that I have plowing turned on and it needs plowing, and it's turned off right now, so, or it's just not showing right now, so it's perfectly good, does not need plowed. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna go ahead and throw some lime down, and I want you guys to see where this 50% line is. So I don't know if I'm gonna be perfectly exact, but we should be here. I'll kind of go like this a little bit so we can get out a little bit more. So I mean, we're close down there, but I think by the time we get to the middle we were okay, and then up here we're a little bit off. So all the way out, there we go, and now I'm gonna be stuck. So I'm gonna go get the seeder and we're gonna seed everything. We'll come back and fertilize. I'll show you guys that also. Then we'll come back and harvest. Alright, we are back ready to fertilize. I went ahead and got some seeds in the ground. If we come over to our precision map, you guys can see that I better get on the right part of the map. I don't have any samples at all taken. So we're going to go ahead, turn this thing on, and get to going here. So we got the seeds in the ground. We're just throwing stuff down right now just to cover it. We're going to do about half, as close to half as I can get. And then we will be good to go until it's time to harvest. So, and I like how this thing does the automatic application rate. Let's see if I can actually, if it'll let me grab that. Yeah, it will, just that little bit. But I'm really liking the automatic application on this. Makes things quite easy. What do you guys think? One more? You know? Yeah, just a little bit. If it'll even let me. Let's see if we can. Turn it on right here. Now, if we get a whole bunch right here on this one strip, you guys know what happened. Alright, there we go. So we are fully fertilized now. Like I said, we've got lime on the upper portion of the field and no lime on the bottom portion of the field. And the fertilizer, you can see where it's at, and none is on the other side. We've got canola over the whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on harvest. We'll come back, clear it all off, and look at the difference on the map, and then we'll come in and take soil samples on the backside and see what it shows. It's time to harvest. Let's go ahead and I got the mini map pulled up so we can see this live as we're going along. Now I do have the fast header on here, so we should be able to get this done relatively quickly. So let's give it a go. See if it's going to show up for us. Yeah, so look at that. We got some yellow. Now that could just be, you know, because of some other things that were already done on the field. but we're going to look and see if there's a difference on the 4 different areas that we harvested. And why is this thing being like this? Sorry everybody, this header and harvester combo are not playing well together. I was using the tracks, and now I was informed that if I used the tires it would be better, but I'm not, and the brakes are horrendous on this thing. I'm not necessarily seeing that, so we're gonna try it again here. Yeah, so it looks like our yellow is staying consistent on each side of the field, that it doesn't really matter what's going on with the lime anyway. I mean the fertilizer, and now we're checking to see the lime. So it looks like the exact same yield all the way across here. So once again, we're getting the same results as we did in the last test, or the previous test, not the last one, but the previous one. So now what we're going to do, after I get this little bit harvested right here, we're going to come in and take some soil samples. I want to get every bit of it, that way I'm not missing out and getting a little bit of an error. There we go. So we're going to do the whole strip right here. We're going to park it. We're going to go grab our other machine, take some soil samples, and we will be good. Alright, so there's all that. That's up. That's off. Turn that off. Go over here. Fire this bad boy up. And let's go take some samples. So for some reason, every once in a while, I do not get... Oh, it was already unfolded. Is it going to work now? Nope, still not getting it. Alright, so every once in a while, I still don't have it show up on my mini-map. I was just doing some other testing earlier on this exact same map with this exact same save, and I did not have an issue. So, I'm not sure exactly what's going on. We just got the soil samples back, and let's go ahead and take a look. We can see the field says the pH is bad and the nitrogen is 140, but I'm really curious. So we have loam in here, is what we have right now, and a little bit of silty clay in that corner, but that shouldn't affect too much. So when we go to pH, it didn't really do anything. I mean, it brought it up to like around the 6 mark, but I think that would be pretty kind of typical. You know, we can see a little bit of 625, which is okay for that, and then our 575s are down there. So I don't think the pH did anything. Let's take a look at the nitrogen. Oh wow, so putting the nitrogen on definitely made a difference, but I didn't see it on the yield. That's very interesting. Sorry, I was doing another test, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. So definitely seeing it on the nitrogen, that when we threw that on there, but I don't see it on the pH at all. So definitely do your soil samples before you want to work your fields, before you harvest. Now if you're already into harvest, you're just gonna need to get those crops off the ground and then get on with the next part. But if you're still in growing stages, you should be able to fertilize if it lets you. Take the soil samples, do it. That way you know where you're at. Now it's a good thing that they didn't go ahead and throw those all the way to max, you know, on the nitrogen. Now it's pretty close. I mean, canola at 140, I feel like that's... I can't remember if that's where it should be or not. We're going to do another test on that to find out exactly where it needs to be at. So stay tuned for that one. But yeah, I feel like this test is now completed, unless anybody else has anything else they would like to add to it. I feel like this one's good. So once again, definitely go ahead and do your soil samples for sure. If you liked what you saw or learned anything today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you would. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date on all my latest precision farming videos, and hit that notification bell too, because I will be releasing multiple videos a day on this, and that way you're just always informed of whenever I've got a new video out there. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you guys very much. Y'all are amazing. And have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.